In this video, I'll guide you through how to deploy a PHP project on Vercel. We'll go step by step from opening Vercel all the way to getting your PHP app live on the internet. I'll explain what you're doing at each stage so that even if it's your first time deploying to Vercel, you can follow along confidently. Let's start by heading over to the Vercel website in your browser. Just type vercel.com into the address bar and hit enter. If you don't already have an account, you'll be prompted to sign up. And if you do, you can simply log in. Make sure you're signed in before moving on, because the rest of the process depends on having access to your Vercel dashboard. Once you're on Vercel and logged in, look for the section labeled Projects. This is where all of your existing deployments and applications live. Click on Projects to open that view. Even if it's empty right now, this is the place where your new PHP project will show up after deployment. From the Projects page, you'll see an option to add something new. Click the button that says Add New. This is Vercel's way of asking what kind of resource you want to create or import. Since we're bringing in a code base to deploy, we're going to add a new project. Next, click on Project. This tells Vercel that you want to create a new project from a repository rather than setting up something like a team or another resource. After you click Project, Vercel will guide you into the project creation flow. On the Import Git repository screen, Vercel will ask where your code is hosted. Here you can continue with GitHub, GitLab, or Bitbucket. Choose the platform where your PHP project currently lives. If it's your first time connecting that Git provider, Vercel may ask you to authorize access so it can read your repositories. Go ahead and grant the necessary permissions, keeping in mind that you can limit access to specific repositories if you prefer. Once your Git provider is connected, you'll see a list of your repositories. Find the repository that contains your PHP project. Select that repository, making sure you're choosing the correct one, especially if you have multiple similar projects. Then click Import. Vercel will scan the repository and automatically try to detect the framework and settings. For a simple PHP project, this usually means it will just treat it as a standard serverless or static deployment powered by your PHP files. At this point, you can quickly review the settings Vercel shows you, such as the project name, root directory, and any detected configuration. For a basic PHP project, the default options are often fine, but if your code lives in a subfolder, double check that the correct folder is selected. When everything looks good, it's time for the final step. Click Deploy. Vercel will start building and deploying your PHP project. You'll see logs as it processes your files and prepares them for production. When the deployment completes, Vercel will give you a live URL that you can open in your browser to view your PHP application running online. From there, every time you push changes to the connected Git branch, Vercel will automatically redeploy your project with the latest updates.